Hi team, Mr. Ritor here. Unit 3, higher, GCSE, continuing on question 7. Let's have a quick read. Okay, Walkden Reds is a basketball team. At the end of 11 games, the mean score was 33 points per game. At the end of 10 games, the mean score was 2 points higher. Jordan says Walden Reds must have scored 13 points in the 11th game. Is Jordan right? You must show how you get your answer. Okay, let's start with this. So first of all, at the end of 11 games, the mean score is 33 points per game. So that means in 11 games, each game they scored 33 points. So if you do 11 times 33, you get 363. So you get 363 points in total after 11 games. Now, at the end of 10 games, the mean score was 2 points higher. So there were 10 games, the mean score was 2 points higher. So that was 2 more than that. So that's mean score was 35 per game. Okay, because it's 2 more than 33, which makes it 35. So 10 times 35 is 350. So after 11 games, they scored total points of 363, and after 10 games, they had scored a total of 350 points. So that means if you take 363, if you do 350, subtract 350 from 363, you are left with 13 points, which means that on the 11th game, they must have scored 13 points. So Jordan is right. Okay, there you go, the working. I'll show you steps. Free marker, one mark showing 363, the other mark for 10 times 35, the last mark taking the 13, confirming Jordan is correct. Okay, let's clear this and scroll down to question 8. Go. Let's have a quick read of this. Question 8. Mr. Brown gives his class a test. The 10 girls in the class get a mean score of 70%. The 15 boys in the class get a mean of 80%. Nick says because the mean of 70 and 80 is 75, the mean score for the whole class is 75 is the mean mark for the whole class in this test is 75%. Nick is not correct. Is the correct mean mark less than or greater than 75%? You must justify the answer. So let's just quickly first have a look. I mean, it will be right if you had the same amount of people, same amount if there were 15 of each or 10 of each. But because there are more boys than girls, okay, it's going to be edging towards the boys' average, towards the 80%. But let's just show that. So it's going to be more than 75% as it's edging for closer to 80%. But let's just show that. So again, let's say 10 girls, and their total marks, let's say they got 70%, so 70 marks in each paper. So let's see what the total marks were. So it's 10 times 70, that's going to give me 700. Let's say 700. Okay, or 700% if you want to call it. Just call that 700%. Okay, and then 15 boys. Each scored 80%, mean mark was 80%. So you got 15 times 80%, 10 times 800, half that, 400, 1200. So that's going to be 1200, 1200%. So if we sum this total percentage up, that's going to give me 1900, so 1100%. Okay, so the average percent for the whole class, okay, boys and girls, average percent is going to equal to the 1900 or 1100 shared by a total of, now there's a total of 10 plus 15 is 25 children. So that's going to be shared by 25. If you get your calculator and just do 1900 divided by 25, you're going to get a percentage, an average of 76%. So it's edging closer, higher than 75%, which we earlier on suggested. Okay, so there you go. So is the mean mark less than or greater than 75%? Just say as shown above, the mean mark is greater than 75%. Okay, to marker. So let's move on to question 9. Let's clear this. Let's scroll down. Okay, question 9. Does this move? Okay, let's do it to question 9 and pause it. Okay, first one is very similar to one that we did earlier, a 1 marker and a 3 marker, where we've got to find, work out, first of all, the model class is the one with the highest frequency, and the one with the highest frequency here is 12 adults, and that's going to be here. So table shows information about foot length of adults, and the foot length on average is between 22 and 24. So that's going to be 24 less than equal to, sorry, 20. Let's say 24. I meant 22 to 24, less than 24 but greater than equal to 22. So 22 here, and this one's going to be less than 24. So this is the one with the highest frequency. Okay, estimate the mean foot length. So when we're doing an estimate for the mean foot length, first of all we need to get an average of what is the foot for the adults over here. Now because we've got an interval here, we need to take the midpoint, which is in the middle. Best way to do this, on this one you can just straight away say that the midpoint here, got to write them on here, midpoint here, the number in the middle here is 17, the number in the middle here is going to be 19. I mean, normally I would say add them together, then half it. That will be 42, half it will be 21. But in this question, it's really straightforward. It's the one bang in the middle, 23, and the one here is 25. So we can call this X, and this is the number of adults, it's the frequency. So we need something which we call the f of x. Now basically this is telling us what is the total length made up of all the foots added up together. Okay, so you got 3 adults with a length of 17. Okay, 6 adults each have a length of 19 centimeters foot. 10 times 21, 12 times 23, and 9 times 25. So let's get these through. If you do 3 times 17, you got 51. 6 multiplied by 19, you're going to get 140. 10 times 21, 341 is 210. do 12 times 23, you'll get 276. And if you do 9 times 25, you will get 225. So you need to add all these together and add all these together. Well, it's already told you, and it mostly tells you in the question most times, that the total frequency here is 40. There are 40 adults here. 10, 20, 31, 40. Yeah. And all we need to do is add the fx. So let's add this up. 51, add 114, add 210, add 276, and add 225. You get a total of 876. So when we're working at the mean, don't forget the mean is the sum of f of x divided by the sum of frequency. In this case, the sum of f of x is 876 shared by sum of frequency is 40. So 876 shared by 40, you'll get 21.9 centimeters. And that is the mean for the foot length, mean foot length for this data. Okay.